Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm jumping on really quickly to share with you some dies and things that I've picked up. They've been delivered in the last few days. A lot of it I have picked up from Julia McNeil from her de-stash lots that she's been doing. I asked her, have they got there was a few things that I wanted, and she had a look through the stash and found some bits and bobs, which I bought, which was really great. And I also have had a small delivery in from Alina Crafts, so I'll show that one as well. So in fact, we'll start with the Alina Crafts one. So I ordered this die set, which as you can see, it's a good size. Let me just get my ruler and I can tell you exactly. So this makes, as you can see on the little picture there, it makes like a little notebook, or you can make a little folder to pop a notebook in. But you could, you could use that to package embellishments or just little gifts. Or I just thought it was such a versatile set, and she has been showing more and more ways to use this on her channel as well. So yeah, I was really excited to go order this, and I think it was not cheap as far as sort of AliExpress type orders go. But the thing with Alina Cutler is they're not copies. You know that what you're getting is an original design to her. So for me, that's it's the bonus to spending that additional money. So I think it was £22 for the set, but you get quite a lot in it. So like I say, that's the little examples, but she's showing more and more on her channel at the moment, which is brilliant. So I'm going to go over tonight and get some ideas. So you get 4 cards with different dies on. So you get things like, that one says planner, can't work that one out, I don't know, some words there, I'll have to cut them and find out. Oh, it's that to do and list. Oh look, I can read backwards. Some little symbol-y things. You've got a couple of rectangle for making your pages and your layering pieces. You've got this to make a little notebook, and it's got obviously the little holes, so you can add that to little 6-ring planners, little pockety type things. And like I said, I'm not sure what all of them do yet, because there is just so much you can do with this set. So like I say, I'm going to go over and have a look. You also get this one, which this does make the bigger pocket, I think, that you actually slip the planner into. You can buy, she does sell like leather bound planners that fit in this little box set as well, but I didn't buy one because I would like to have a go at making my own. You get this little piece, which is obviously you can layer, and it's a lovely little like topper, and it's got a double-edged layer, so you can use it to tuck things in. You've got some more symbols and things there, and the @ sign. Then you get another one which has got this bigger page, which I assume is for your covers. You've got some like dotted lines and all sorts of things like that. Again, some little pockets, like a splat mark, a nice little frame that says notes. And then again, you've got all the layering pieces for the various pages. And then you get this one, which is the flap that folds over on the front of, if you make this one. And again, you've got the layering pieces, so you can make the actual box, and you can sort of thick it up and sturdy it up by adding in your layers. So you've got layering pieces for both the spine and the front page, which is fantastic. And then you've got these little dies, which are all the days of the week, so you can sort of make it tabbed in your little journaling bit for and put the days of the week on if you want. So for £22, I actually thought you'd get an awful lot there. And like I say, it just looks like it's going to be such a versatile set. The things that I've already seen people making with this, I just think, yeah, you could really make a lot with this set. It doesn't have to just be the notebook and the storage box. I think you could do an awful lot more with it. So I got that one. And I also ordered from Alina these lovely bird cages. I really love bird cages, and I had ordered some quite a long time ago now from a different company, and they never arrived. So when I saw that Alina had got some in her store, I thought, yeah, I'm jumping on that, and I'm going to get some of those because they are absolutely gorgeous. And again, they're a really nice size. So you're looking at, if I put my ruler around the right way, you're looking at about 6.5 centimetres, which is 2.5 inches in width, in height. Yeah, that one's nearly 3 inches. So they were really good size. And the planner, which I forgot to measure, that is just under 8 inches, about 7 3/4, I think. And then widthways, I'm assuming that it's this one, widthways, which is just under 6, just a fraction under 6 inches. I'm not very good at measuring, but there you go. So it's a good size anyway. It'll make a good size planner and box and things. So I was absolutely thrilled to get those, and very kindly she also popped in a little free gift, which I thought was really nice. I don't very often get free gifts, so I was really thrilled with that. So it's a little tiny alphabet, but that's really nice for embellishments and cards and things. So I'm thrilled. Anybody that watches my channel will know that I love making things in miniature and miniature embellishments, so that's going to be really useful for that. So that was all I got from there. And then I also picked up another load of stuff from Julia, from Julia Mint Crafts, from her D-stash that she's doing. So if you've watched her D-stash, you've probably seen a lot of this, although some of it, like I say, she did go and find for me when I asked if they'd got if she'd got certain stuff in the stash. So first of all, I got a load of these Trio by Tattered Lace, and it is an embossing folder and dies. So you get I've got a couple of different bows. So it's the dies to actually make little bows, but then you also get a little embossing folder that you can use. So you can die cut your bows, pop them in the embossing folder, and get some sort of shape to your die cut, which I thought was really quite cute. I think they're not a new thing. I think they've been around for quite some years, but I just thought more than anything I like the shapes of the bows and things, even if I don't use the embossing folders. I also got some dragonflies, and I bought these because I love dragonflies. And again, I thought the shapes of the actual die cut looked like they were going to be really nice, and they're really beautiful. Got really nice shaped bodies. I like the fact that you get the 3 different sizes, and again there is an embossing folder that you can use to give some texture to your dragonflies if you wanted to. I got a butterfly set, and then there was quite a few flowers, so don't even see all the flowers. I love my flower dies, so there was that one. That one's a crazy shape. I'm not sure, there's only 2 of the dies in that one as well, so the smaller one obviously isn't in that set, but that's okay. Oh, in fact, it might be there hiding in the background. That's probably out of all of them the one that I'm not 100% convinced I'll use. I got this one, which is Kathleen, which looks really cool. And then we got some stamps as well that go with the bows and the butterflies, so you can add some stamping. But I thought they'd probably just be nice sort of texture stamps as well for doing mixed media and stuff like that. So I'll just grab these out. Yeah, see, they're going to be brilliant for that sort of thing. And again, you could stamp those and then cut them out with the matching dies. So I'm just going to have to pause because it's just started to rain and I need to go and grab my washing in off the line. Back shortly. Blimey, that was a mad dash. It just started to chuck it down all of a sudden. And I'd got washing that was almost dry on the line, so I had to just run and go and grab it. So that was the little Tattered Lace. There was also a couple of little sets of greenery type ones, so like a pine bough and the little leaves, and I knew that there was one of each missing, but that's okay because it's the really tiny one, and I have got some really tiny leaf dies, and it was actually, let me show you on the back here, it was actually this sort of spray of leaves that I wanted more than anything, and I just like the pine on that one. And it's sort of, a lot of this was came together as sets, so yeah, it was, there were bits that were included all together as a lot. Oh, there's another set of the Trio ones there. They're a lovely shape, they'll make lovely flowers. There was also some Spellbinders dies in one of the lots. So you've got this one, which was really lovely leaves. And again, I just love the shape. I think they're really natural looking shapes to the leaves, and these are ones that you can, if you run them through with an embossing pad, you'll get some embossing to them as well, and you can sort of ink through them and all sorts, so I really like those. There were some border dies, so you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different, six different dies. Some of them cut the edge, and some of them just cut into the paper. But they're really nice when you're making albums, mini albums and things, to add a bit of interest to the edges of your pages. There was also some more butterflies, and I love butterflies. I really like these because they're quite sort of, you've got the really delicate lacy ones, and then you've got sort of the border one that you can layer underneath, which I really like. I really like that sort of pattern. I showed you some that I got last time that she did one. So that's a very similar thing where you get the lacy overlay and then the shadow piece underneath, and I think they make lovely embellishments. So I did pick those ones up, and there was another shape, another butterflies, but it's the same thing but different shapes, and I thought they were really pretty. I also asked if there were any sort of interactive-y type dies and things. So she's got some of those. Oh, there's another Spellbinders one there. Oh, that's the one I've been playing with today, actually. And that's why it was not in the box. So this is Bauble Blossoms 1, and it is the strip dies for making flowers. So I've actually already had a go, and this is one of the flowers that I've made. I've got some more lying around somewhere, but you can't see anything in my craft room at the moment because my desk is a mess. There you go. So there's another one, and there's a different one. So these are made with just one layer, and then this one I have made with 2 layers that I sort of offset against each other to make a fuller looking flower, and I just think they're really pretty. They're a nice size as well. So that was that set. And then, like I say, I asked her for if there were any interactive ones, and there was a set of these flip-flop dies. So I bought these ones. So these make the cards that do exactly what they say. They flip and flop. So I think you can see on the back there. So you can cut into the page, and then you sort of fold the card so that you get a bit that flips over. And I've got some much smaller ones, which they were all right, but to make a full size, I like making quite big cards, and they weren't really big enough to make a full-size card, whereas these will make a really nice size card once you're done with them. So I was really, really excited to get these, and I can't wait to have a go and get playing with those. So there was the ovals, there was this lovely sort of shape, I don't even know what to call that one. There was a rectangle, and there was also a heart, and that was going to be lovely for Valentine's Day. I'm going to do something Valentine's Day with that one for my husband. So I got those. There was also another couple of Tonic ones, which were this gift box. So it's a Carousel gift box. So it's like a little 6-sided, I think, gift box that all sort of folds together. So again, that's a really lovely, I can't wait to have a go and play with that one. And the Kensington handbag die set as well, and I saw these when they came out, and I always wanted one, but they were quite expensive, and I thought for the amount that you'll actually use it, because it's a bit of a novelty, you know, I'm sure once you've made it a couple of times the novelty will probably wear off, but it was one that I'd always wanted to have a go at, and I just thought it's really nice for putting, like if you've bought somebody jewellery or something for their birthday, it would be a really nice way of gifting little presents like that. So I'm absolutely thrilled to bits with that one. And then there was quite a lot of Tonic. I think the lady that these have come from must have been a lover of Tonic, because there was then quite a lot of other Tonic dies. So I've got this one, which is Embellished Swirl Perfect Pockets, which cuts out these beautiful panels to make the corner pockets, which is really nice. And again, you can use it like that on a card, or you could use it to make pockets in mini albums and things like that. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting these open, because it looks like there's different I've not actually even opened it. In fact, I'm not sure if it's ever actually been opened, to be perfectly honest. This looks like it's never been opened. Nope, don't think that's ever been opened. Wow, absolutely wow. But it looks like there's some different patterns, so yeah, another one that I'm just thrilled to get. Another one, which is the Tangled Twine Perfect Pockets. So it's got this really beautiful patterning on the pockets there. I really like those. And you can see here that they've sort of used it as a tuck spot, and I just love that. And then the corners on the picture there, in mini albums and things. Oh, so you can see here what you actually get. So you get the 2 big pockets and then the 2 sort of smaller corner ones, and it's the same on that set. And again, it doesn't look like this has ever even been opened. Delicate lattice. So again, same sort of thing, just a different pattern. And you get, so these are really nice because they've got different pockets. So that would make a really lovely set in an album. And again, I can't see as that's even ever been opened. And then we got this one, which was Elegant Arches, and that's beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. Lacy, delicate pockets. So yeah, looking forward to having a go with those. There were also some construction type dies, so I picked up the bauble. So this is Winter Wonderland bauble, which I think is going to be really lovely at Christmas. And I'm going to have a look and see if you can sort of, any way of leaving it open or anything so that you can put little treats and things in it. I'm not really sure yet because I've not had a look at it. And this comes with some additional little bits. So there's like the little actual bauble tag there and a snowflake tag. And if you look down here, you can see there's a stocking and a tree and a candy cane. So even, you know, just all those bits, even if you didn't make the bauble bit, those bits would be really, really fantastic. And again, that doesn't look like it's ever been used. We've got this one, which is Delicate Gesture Box, which is amazing. So that's really nice for putting a couple of little treats in. So that's lovely for, you know, just sending little sweeties to somebody, but it just makes it a little bit more special. There was this one, which is Treasured Token. So this has got 14 dies in it, and I think it makes like a little envelope and little card inside, like a little gift card. So that would be nice for putting gift cards in to send, and it actually says on it there it's a gift. So I think that's going to be a really lovely set, and this one is open so I can actually have a look at that one if I can get it out. Oh, yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, that's really cute. So it makes a little fold over envelope, and it is just the right size for a gift card. So that's going to be brilliant, absolutely brilliant for that. I'm really, really glad I got that one. And then there were some of these flip-flop easel frame cards. So I've not had the opportunity to really have a look at this yet, but I think it makes all pretty frames that you can add to easel cards, and on the I suppose you could use it to make like the flip-flop without actually having the flip-flop dies. But, you know, it's just a really nice layering piece more than anything. You get this really beautiful top piece, and then you can cut the centre out if you wanted to and make like a window, or you can layer in this element. So, yeah, looking forward to that one. And then there's the same sort of thing, but obviously different patterns. So this one's got lots of lace work, top and bottom. And I really like this one. This is the Peony Promenade. It's got this beautiful lattice work down the side, which I just adore. I think that's really beautiful. And then final couple of dies were the Winter Wonderland gift boxes. And there was the Winter Wonderland small gift box, which is this one, which makes this box down the bottom here. And again, you've got lots of different sort of panels that you can layer in, but you could also use those for other things. So I'm thinking Christmas embellishments and things with some of these smaller layering panels. And you get the tag, which is in the shape of a bell, which is that one there. So it's a really nice size. So that one's lovely. And then the last one was the Winter Wonderland large gift box. So same thing. But obviously just larger, so it's a taller one. And I have now bought some A4 cutting plates because some of the other dies that I bought from Julia, the Tattered Lace ones, they needed larger cutting plates, so I bought that as well. So this one comes with the larger box, and then again some layering pieces, as you can see there, they've layered in. You could either cut it directly into the box before you make the box up, or you could cut them as layering panels to go on top. And then you get the word Noel, Merry Christmas, a couple of little tag shapes, a winter sprig and some snowflakes. So I just think, again, it can be more versatile. You don't have to use it, you know, all just for making these gift boxes. Like I say, the panels themselves you could just use for so many other things. So I got a huge amount of dies, but it was just worth it because of the sorts of dies that you will just use over and over and over again. I also have got a papercraft magazine that I picked up from the supermarket. This one is Papercraft. I've never had this magazine before, but somebody, I can't remember who, somebody had hauled it and I quite liked what they'd hauled, so I did pick it up. But it's actually a really good magazine because there's lots and lots of, you can go online and there's loads of stuff that you can download, and SVG files and pattern papers and digistamps and all sorts of stuff that you can actually get to complement what came with your magazine. So the magazine itself is really good. I haven't had the chance to read all of it yet, but I had a quick flick through the other night and I just thought, oh, that's really, really good. The papers are really nice. I tend to, with the papers, if it is magazine paper, which this one is, sometimes they come and it's more like proper paper, but sometimes they are, you know, shiny magazine paper. But I love the images. I love the terrariums on this. So what I will do is I will actually photocopy that onto cardstock, so it will be matte and it will be on cardstock and it will be much more usable. Same with these, and then these are going to make the most amazing ephemera. It's just going to be brilliant. And you've got that one, which again, you know, that's going to make amazing ephemera. I love this page. It's got all like flowers and watering cans, and it's just going to be, yeah, there's just so much you could do with a lot of this. And like I say, if you don't like the paper, and I think, you know, as long as you're not selling it or anything, I don't think there's too much of an issue with photocopying it for your own personal use. And like I say, actually, in the magazine, there's tons and tons and tons that you can go on and download off their website. So actually, I think a lot of them, they have got a digital image, a digital collection of it anyway for free. So yeah, I will definitely be on their website later on and downloading to my heart's content. But you also got with it this kit. So it's Tropical Paradise, endless card techniques to create tonight. Your gift includes embossing folder, stamp set, 38 foil die cuts, designer papers and a large foam pad sheet. So that's your foam pads, so you can layer things up. Your stamps, I'm going to say I was a little bit disappointed because in the packaging you could see the stamps down there and the embossing folder just there, and I thought, oh, that's going to be really good. And when I took it out, there's nothing here. The stamp set is literally just that bit that you could see. Having said that, they are nice nice stamps, and I will, I'm sure, use them. And they're quite a nice size for my embellishments and things. So all is not lost. And then you've got the strip embossing folder. It was still worth it because of the amount of online stuff that's available. But yeah, I'm going to say I did open it and think, oh, where's the rest of the stamp set? But it's okay. And then you've got some really lovely papers, and they are nice and thick, and nice vibrant coloured papers that really, you know, match the theme of that sort of tropical. And I am doing a summer swap with my newbie crafter, so I did sort of purchase it with that in mind. And you've got lots of really beautiful sort of tropical summer themed papers in there, like that. They're not a bad size, they're probably about A5, so I've got those. And then you've got some foiled die cuts. You've got 2 sheets of foiled die cuts that match the stamp set, and I really like those. I love the fact that it's got that bit of foiling on, but it's the greenery and that I like more than anything, but I do love the flamingo. So yeah, I'm sure I will find a good use for those with my swap that's coming up. So that's the things that I have been purchasing recently. I had a little bit of money given to me, and that's why I've been able to buy some extras this last month. But I think I've done really well with the money I was given, and it's all really added to my stash. So I hope you've enjoyed having a look at all the things that I have bought. If you have, please give me a thumbs up, and if you're not already a subscriber to my channel, please do so, and do go back and have a look at my giveaway video that I've got up at the moment. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers so that I can do some lives, and I did take some of the stuff that I'd got from a previous haul. I've got some really nice die sets in there and stamp sets and things, so I have popped them into a giveaway, so please do go back and check that video out. So that's it from me. I'm going to go off and open up a diamond painting kit that I've been sent, so I shall film that one too. So I shall see you all again very soon in the next crafty video. Bye for now.